What is going on, everybody? Today we're going to remake a video that we did a couple years ago, but a lot of things have somewhat changed and I feel like this video needs to be updated.
And it's going to be how Florida changed our lives again.
Again, guys, because as you know, we haven't just moved to Florida one time, we've done it twice. We're experts now. But if you're new to our channel, as always, we'd appreciate if you'd subscribe down below.
And hit that bell.
So you don't miss any of our uploads.
Especially when we go live.
To answer your questions. So let's get right into how Florida changed our lives.
Again.
Right now.
Right now.
Sunshine, blue skies, it's a state of mind that we came to find. I'm talking about palm trees, we're making memories. I don't wanna leave this sunshine state of mind.
Guys, so we were rewatching this afternoon the video we made a few years ago on how Florida changed our lives. And then we were rewatching the one video we made in Wisconsin, and let me tell you, it was a mix of emotion for me.
It sure was, and it's like looking back on that, knowing what we know now and having gone through everything that we've gone through in this past year, it's just crazy.
And I think like it was emotional for me to see the growth. It's been this crazy roller coaster ride.
As you all know, of course, it's no secret, we love Florida. From the bottom of our hearts, we love Florida. And during our time back in Wisconsin, the short, what was it, 7 or 8 months that we lived back there, it just felt like it's not the people there, because we love the people that we were surrounded by in Wisconsin, but our personalities and everything that we like to do just didn't match with Wisconsin. I mean, we're Florida people.
I think it was just our lifetime goals as a family that we set out for ourselves. And I think what was hard for me was being back with everybody that I love the most and just not knowing where I fit. And it was just really hard for me to put those emotions together, and it almost made me feel like, what's wrong with me?
And there's nothing wrong with you, Lindsay. It's just the fact that the things that had changed in your life the first time that you went to Florida, and then we moved back to Wisconsin, you now felt empty and you were missing those things. So let's talk about some of those things that moving to Florida the first time changed in us, and now being back here again are even stronger than ever.
And I think it's important to also remember, especially going through these raw emotions again, nothing changed in our hometown. And that's what I love about our hometown. But it was a huge eye-opener for me when I came back that everything was the same except me.
Yeah, we changed.
So this first one we're gonna talk about, you anxiety or seasonal depression sufferers out there, such like myself, is the mood switch. And I feel like a lot of that is to the climate.
Yeah, and it's like instant. Like the first day that you move here, you wake up, sit up in your bed, look outside, the sun's shining, you're seeing palm trees. It's almost that vacation feeling, right? I mean, and it's the honeymoon phase of living in Florida. It's going to feel like a vacation right away, but as long as you know in the back of your mind, hey, this isn't forever, this vacation feeling isn't gonna last forever, you're gonna be okay, because you're gonna have to go to work. We say it all the time. You're gonna have to go to work. You're gonna have to go to school. You're gonna have to pay your bills. But just to be able to wake up in a setting that feels like a vacation is just a great way to start your day every day and puts you in a great mood.
And for people who have like health issues such as myself, like the sunshine, I don't care what anyone says, that vitamin D, like it is for the soul. Because in the cold winter months, like I would struggle. I mean, it was like chilled to the bone, and just having that warm sunshine, what can be better? Now this next one, I want to make it perfectly clear. There are no memories that can be taken away spending time with your family.
No.
That is like the most important ones that you are going to hold on forever. But the memories that we create here with our little family, I shouldn't say little family.
With our large family.
With our large family, for Eric and I mean just the world.
And they're memories that, I mean, we couldn't get back in Wisconsin. You know, we're not swimming with manatees in Wisconsin. You're not out in the Gulf of Mexico with dolphins and manatees surrounding you out in the water.
And it's not like we're not lake people, because both of us grew up going and swimming in the lakes. You grew up fishing all those waters, and that is something we would never want to ever be taken away from us, is our memories of how we grew up. But we have become, and our children have become, ocean. Like, we're ocean people.
And I feel like, although even when we were back in Wisconsin, we were very adventurous. We still went places, but we had pretty much exhausted every single place that was within, you know, a day trip drive from us in Wisconsin over and over and over again. We're here in Florida. I mean, we haven't even touched the surface. There's so much to see here. There's so much history, and that's a main thing too. I love the history here in Florida. All the old Spanish forts, all the old towns, and everything that we're learning about the ocean and the ecosystems that are here in Florida. I mean, they're memories that we just could not give our children in Wisconsin. And it's not like you can't have adventures up in the northern states.
It's just that the type of things we want to do and what fits our lifestyle better is found here in Florida.
So the next thing I'm going to touch on is kind of going to go hand in hand with how we said that we can get out and adventure and do the adventures that we like to do. And that's getting out and doing things that are outside of our comfort zone, things that we normally wouldn't do.
Florida has changed me so much in that way. I have always wanted to be this adventurous butterfly, right? I've always wanted to just flap my wings and go, and I feel like I have really gotten to be my authentic self with that here in Florida. There is so much that you can do that you're stepping out of your comfort zone, and I feel like moving here gave us that push to do those things.
And I think things, just for examples, things like you probably living in Wisconsin wouldn't have dreamt of getting on a paddleboard in a Florida spring where there's potentially alligators.
No.
Now you're doing it, and what'd you do? You loved it, right?
I absolutely fell in love with it.
You've tried new food since we've been here because we're seeing restaurants pop up because there's so many different cultures. See how we're tying everything in here? And you're trying these foods that you would not try or even have the opportunity to try where we came from.
No, exactly. And even like the things like swimming with the manatees, I would have been like terrified getting in brackish water, and I did it and I love it. I can't wait to have those opportunities to do it over and over and over again.
Maybe we can try parasailing next.
Yeah.
Now, speaking of parasailing, maybe we'll do that sometime, but let's kind of tie the next few together with that and talk about how we can literally go to the ocean any weekend we want, and we can be outside year-round.
I mean, self-explanatory right there. No explanation needed.
Good stuff, Lindsay. So that's all we're going to say about it then?
Yeah, no. It is amazing to think like we can just be talking on a regular work day and be like, which side of the ocean do you want to go on this weekend?
That is what's huge, because you can live in where? Let's just say like Alabama, where there's Gulf Shores, you know, but you're going to like the same couple beaches every weekend. Living in Central Florida here, we have the luxury of having the Atlantic on one coast, the east coast of Florida, and we have the Gulf on the west coast of Florida, and they're totally different vibes, totally different activities that you can do. There's so much different things, and they're so different from each other.
And we love it.
So before we go on to the last thing that's changed in our life since moving to Florida, I want to talk to you guys about the fact that I am your Florida real estate agent, and I specialize in helping you get in contact with other Florida real estate agents anywhere within the state. I have partner agents in almost every area throughout Florida. So no matter where it is that you're moving to, reach out to me and I'll get you in contact with someone who is not only experienced in helping people relocate from other states, but they're going to be the type of real estate agent that's going to put their best foot forward for you, the client, no matter what.
Florida with 5 approved.
So you can get a hold of me on Facebook, Instagram, or by email. Take a look behind me. All those are right on the wall right here. They're also down in the description of this video. So now let's get on to the last thing that's changed in our life since moving to Florida.
So if you guys have been following us along our journey, you know that one of the biggest things we learned coming back here for the second time is we need to build that community around us.
We've always been introverts, you know, people that keep to themselves, don't really like making friends, but let me tell you guys, if you're moving to Florida and you're not having family come with you, it is uber important for you to get out there, make friends, create a circle of people around you that you can trust and that you can rely on.
We were introverts within our family though. Like we were always with my sisters.
Oh, right.
My brother-in-laws, you know, my mom, my dad, your parents. We were just really like just kept to our comfort zone. But we always wanted to have a group of friends, but we were very shy. And now coming here, we have let all of those worries, all of those, anxious feelings like out the door, and we're meeting people and we're having Friendsmas, we're having dinners, our kids are meeting their kids, and we've created this beautiful community around us. I want to say village around us, and it's been fantastic. These friends have now become family. Literally, and it is amazing, and I'm telling you, it is a night and day difference. Don't do what we did the first time around and shout to yourself.
Yeah, don't think you can do it all by yourself, because you can't. Especially, we were idiots for thinking that we could. I mean, at the time that we first moved here, we had 5 children. Now, there's always going to be doctor's appointments. A kid's going to get sick. Someone's going to need to be picked up. You're going to need, hey, somebody to run out and grab you something at the store, you know, that maybe your mom would always do. And to think that now you're alone to do that all yourself, it's crazy, and you're almost setting yourself up for failure, right? Get yourself some good friends. Get yourself some people that are always going to be there for you, that really care about you, and it works both ways, right? You really care for them.
Not just for the day-to-day things to help make each other's lives better, it's the emotional support and having someone there for you. All those things. I mean, I still call my mom every single day, multiple times a day with the support I need, but to have girlfriends around me that I can get together with and have dinner with and sit down and talk to, and they're physically there. I can physically touch them. I can get a hug when I need it. It's a game changer. It's
somebody that's there to actually come to your kid's birthday party, right?
Yeah.
Other than kids at school that you've never met before. It's friends that will celebrate your anniversary with you. It's all those little things that you don't think much about when you're living around your family and all of a sudden you're not around them anymore. Those are the things that you need to create this support system around you for. But that's it, guys. That's a whole list of the things that have changed in our lives since moving to Florida again. And as always, we thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.